I'm here live with 4-star defensive lineman and Ohio State commit Trajen Odom. Trey, what's going on, big dog?
Chilling. How are you? Everything's good.
Good, good. So you're committed to Ohio State, the
Yep.
Ohio State University.
Sir.
What was it like when you knew that you wanted to become a Buckeye?
It was crazy. It's just talking to my parents, my brother too, going through that whole process. It's just when I really locked on that decision and I just knew that's where my future is taking me and where God's taking me. It's just amazing feeling. Just it's always been a school I grew up watching and everything. Loving Chase Young and then the Bosa brothers. It's just Coach Johnson and Coach Dage, they made it seem like home for me. So once I really knew, I was just set and then locked in with that.
What was Coach Day's message to you that really sold you on the Buckeyes?
It's just a big thing. It's just, he has a team that's just built to win for a couple seasons, championships, but also it's just the city of Columbus and the support that you get in the city is just unmatched and like no other. And then just the football, the history of it, what every coach on the staff has really produced there. And then that's just the big selling point he gave me.
You also spoke about Coach Larry Johnson, and he has a long line of guys
Go.
that he's recruited and that he's helped develop. What sets him apart as a coach, in your opinion?
He's kind of like a father figure. Like there's a lot of coaches who just recruit and everything, but he's like really want to know you, your family, just your whole family tree. He's like a good father figure and then introduce me to his family and everything. That's just a big difference that he really sets out with other coaches, in my opinion.
Being from North Carolina, I'm sure that there was a lot of pressure for you to stay in state.
Yeah.
What school? What? Okay, all right. I'm started over. Being
Uh-huh.
from North Carolina, I'm sure there was a lot of pressure from you to stay. Excuse me. Being from all right, being from North Carolina, I'm sure there was a lot of pressure on you to stay in state. What school locally was on you the hardest, and was it hardest for you to tell your family and your friends that you weren't staying in state?
I mean, I don't know if you even know. I'm actually from Cali.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but to stay in state, it was NC State for me. So
Okay.
once I
Now,
told them,
matter of fact, see, I ain't know that you from Cali. What part of Cali you from?
I'm from Inglewood, LA area.
Hey, okay then, for
Yeah,
sure.
you already know. Yeah.
Oh no, we finna talk about that then. Okay, cool. All right, so Trajan, a lot of people may not know, but even though that you play high school football in North Carolina, you're actually from the LA area, Los Angeles, California. What was it like making the cross country trip to play to the South to play high school football, and what kind of changes did you have to make?
Just be away from friends and everything. We moved because my mom's coaching job, but it's just pretty big difference. High school football over there, back home, is big and popular. And coming here, I say it wasn't as tough as physical as my skill, but it's still in the Charlotte area, it's still that dog and hard work over here. So it wasn't a big difference, but it's something that you got to really adjust to and everything.
So, as far as where you're from LA. So, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of pressure on you to play football in Cali.
Of
And then
course.
you're in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of pressure on you to want to stay in state in North Carolina. How did you block out all of that noise and come to the decision that you wanted to play at Ohio State?
Like at the end of the day, going back to LA, be close to family and everything, staying here, being close to parents or other friends. But at the end of the day, for my future, I wanted it was like best for me and like what coaches have really put people at my position in the league. And then the best of the best was really Coach Johnson in Ohio State. And then out of all the schools from LA to the East Coast to all the way to Ohio State just separated themselves. And then that's the biggest point for me, honestly.
Is there any school that some of your family members or people close to you wanted you to go to real bad outside of Ohio State?
For sure, over here in the East Coast was definitely honestly UNC, but
Okay.
over back home is USC. So
Okay.
a lot
So
of people believe like if I stayed in the West, USC is the move for sure.
was it hard for you to have that conversation with your family and friends and let them know that you were going to Ohio State?
It was pretty tough, but at the end of the day, they understand and know what's best for me. It's just I just really got to explain to them that it still be great being close to family and everything, but for my future, they can all come see me play and everything, and just one was best for me. So yeah.
So Trajan, you shot up the rankings and on three. Like right now, you're a top 160 player and you got potential to go even higher. What's
Uh,
it been like for you to get that recognition in your game and to finally kind of be stopped for and to finally not be slept on as much as you were before?
It's been great. It's been amazing. Like honestly, before like this past couple of years, I've been kind of like not underlooked, but like a lot of the ranking sources they haven't been looking at me because North Carolina, not the biggest attention, but now that I'm starting to get that recognition, I think I deserve. Especially it's a great feeling. I hope at the end of the season, middle of the season, I would definitely shoot up more in the D line rankings and then overall rankings. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Ohio State is notorious for having wild and crazy fans. What's
Uh,
been the coolest part as far as the fan interaction that you've gotten since you've committed?
I'd say just when I go on my visits, my 3 visits, I've been just the city, just being around with the guys, the players, and everything, just going out. Just you can just tell somebody you're with Ohio State, you wear some Ohio State gear, and then it's just all up on you. So, just all types of fans. So it's just amazing feeling and everything.
Have you been able to forge a relationship with anybody that's currently on the team? And if so, what do they tell you about the Ohio State experience?
A couple guys like JT, a little bit of Jack Sawyer, some Edric Houston who just came in. So those are some of my guys and like Josh and everything. But they just tell me it's tough. It's gonna be challenging, but at the end it's all worth it. Coach Day, Coach Johnson, and then Coach Clark, they both gonna get you right. If you just listen in the weight room, hard work, and then put your face down and just work, everything's gonna turn out good for you. So it's just all worth it at the end. That's the main thing they're telling me.
So earlier I heard you mention that you moved out with your mom's coaching job. What
Yeah.
does your mom coach?
So she was actually coaching at North Carolina Central for
Okay.
like 7 years, but now she's taking a break off that coaching, so she's gonna get back into it soon.
So with your mom being a coach,
hmm
how was she able to help you in the recruitment process, and how big of a role did she play in it?
She played a big role. It's just because she know how to see through coaches' lies and everything. So she's know how to
Right.
tell me about who's really being honest, who's real, and everything. And then so is my brother who's recruited, my dad who played football too. So really, all three of them are just a big part of my recruitment process.
Of all those those three, who
Mhm.
was the first person that you told that you wanted to go to Ohio State?
My brother, always.
What did he say? What was his reaction?
I mean, he honestly he's been saying Ohio State for the longest, just go to Ohio State, Ohio State. But his reaction, he's just finally glad. He was like, "It's time to work now. Like you chose the place, it's just time to work." So he was the first person I told, and his reaction was perfect and everything.
What are you looking forward to the most your freshman year in Columbus?
That's tough. I'm probably gonna say that first game, that first home game atmosphere, just running out that tunnel, just being able to see under the lights and everything, all the fans yelling and stuff. That's gonna be a big day for me. So I'm low key, honestly, that first day, my first on field action too. So
Trajan,
yeah.
where can everybody find you on social media?
So on Instagram, you got young underscore hibachi with 2 eyes. You got my Twitter, Trajan Traajenn, and then my TikTok is WICKJAWNN with
All right,
John.
before we get out of here, can you give a message to the Ohio State Buckeyes fans about what they're getting when they get Trajan Odom?
And you getting this a movie star, a rock star. I'm just coming in. Freshman, I'm gonna go work on that field. Just 3 to 4 years and just give y'all my all. So y'all gonna get it all from me. Great D lineman, can play all across the ball, and then OH.
Let's go. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
of
thanks a lot, Trajan.
course, appreciate it.